Hi, you're listening to
Dead Dad Disco.
With me, Matty.
And me, Marina.
Together we're exploring the complexities, memories and laughter around the grief of our dead dads.
So maybe you like disco.
Maybe you don't.
Maybe you like talking about your dead dads.
Maybe you don't.
Either way,
We hope that you can get something from this. Hello.
Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Caroline. No, that's not what we're doing.
That's not at all. Welcome to another episode of Dead Dad Disco. This is episode 5.
It is,
I'm
isn't
really
it?
excited
Episode
about.
5 already.
Absolutely. Time flies when you're having fun
Yes.
talking about your dead dads. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Going on from last time with our guest, we have another guest today. So we've got Kerrie with us today.
Yay. Hello.
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 yes,
That's
you,
it. That's
you can
it.
speak. It'll be a
Believe
very
that. Thanks.
boring episode if we don't actually hear from Kerrie. It's a made-up guest. No, Kerrie is here with us. We're very happy to have her here.
That's great to be here. Thanks.
So we've been really looking forward to this episode. As per usual, should we do a check-in?
No?
Please, can we?
Yes, we will.
Let's do a check-in. Marina, how have you been?
Yeah, good. The weeks seem to fly, and I can't believe we're back here again. So happy that we've been able to successfully have a first guest on, and now we're here with a second guest already. So I'm feeling very happy about that. I'm quite chuffed. This is feels like it's growing,
It's nice.
like a flower.
It feels like, you know, when you like invite someone over for dinner
Yeah.
for the first time or something, and then you invite them over, and then you invite someone else over, and they actually want to come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than
they've
being
heard
like,
about your
actually,
dinner.
no, I've heard about your dinners.
Yeah.
And I ain't going fucking anywhere near you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy about that.
Good. Good. But how are you otherwise?
Me, I am... I'm doing okay. It's been a bit of a weird few weeks for me. I think I had a big dip with, like, grief stuff. And I think it might be the change in the seasons.
Okay.
So I don't know if anyone else has.
Is it sad? Seasonal?
Yeah, affective disorder.
Affective disorder. My old comedy partner used to have that.
Yeah?
Yeah, Tess.
I think it's light related, isn't it? So I think it's that we get darker nights,
Yeah.
so shorter days. So it just feels like we've got less time to
Yes.
do things, and less light to make us feel better about stuff
And
as well.
happier.
I think it's just
Yeah.
generally it's the vitamin D, isn't it?
Yep.
That we
You need a
start to
vitamin D
lack through the
supplement.
winter.
So I need vitamin D supplements
Yeah.
to go on top of my vitamin A, B, C,
And C.
E.
How you take your C? Yeah. I do take a
magnesium.
vitamin D and a vitamin C every day.
Is it going well?
I feel great.
It makes my mask stronger.
It does actually.
So with kind of seasons, it's almost been like, you know when you have like storms with names?
Yeah.
Like Storm Cynthia, or like Storm Irma, or something like that. So it's been a bit like that, you know, like, Storm Irma's coming in, and to expect this, this and this. Well, I think I've had like grief
Grief storms.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's name the grief storm I've just had. Grief Storm
George.
So Grief Storm George has just come in over the last week and just ripped shit up.
Oh,
you
wow.
know. So
It's a strong wind.
strong winds.
Depression.
Yeah. So if there was like a weather report, like a grief report,
I'm already working on it in my mind.
like Grief George is coming in.
Button down the hatches.
But expect tiredness, temper tantrums,
And strong downpours of misery and despair.
Yeah. Don't go outside unless it's
not
truly
safe
necessary.
to socialise this week.
So that's kind of been on my mind, that if there was some kind of pre-warning of like, oh, here it comes.
The grief weatherman.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Oh my God, I could make a character out
That'd
of
be
that.
great, wouldn't it? Then you can just do all the things you need to just be
do ahead.
fully prepared.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't come to work today.
Yeah.
I've got grief, George.
Having a grief storm.
I'm having a grief storm. That should be allowed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Because the other thing with storms is that they keep coming around, and I think the thing with grief is that there isn't a kind of a scheduled time, is there? And you don't know it's going to happen. And it'll just sort of catch you out. That's what I find. It can be a really small thing. I remember after my grandma died, just seeing like a really nice old lady walking through town would be enough to make me burst into tears. And then after my dad died, I remember seeing this little girl. I can't remember where we were, but her dad arrived and she just went, "Daddy!" and like ran towards him, and I was a complete mess. It's like actually a little grief warning about all this grief storm. Stay at home. Don't go into town today. She can see all sorts of triggery things.
Stay in.
Really
Stay
useful.
in.
Yeah.
My image comes up of that meme of that weather woman, you know, and she's is she Irish? And she's like, "Don't go anywhere.
Don't go outside
Don't
today."
go outside."
Why do they name storms with really like exotic names as well? We never get like Storm Dave.
Oh, that Storm Dave would be great. There is a reason for
Storm
this.
John.
Someone's told me it, but I can't remember.
If someone
But
could
I'm sure
retell
someone who's
us.
listening will know.
Yeah, if someone could retell us, please, that'd be great.
Yeah. And on that note, because we were talking about trying to remember things on another episode, and it was the song that my dad used to drum with his fingers. I had someone message us to say that's the William Tell theme tune. I'm proud I remembered that. I think that's right. So we're learning through this, thanks to you, listeners. So if anybody knows the reason why, because there is a reason why they get named the way they do, why storms get named the way they do, please let us know. But I would really love Storm Gary.
Storm Gary.
Storm Gary.
Kerrie, how are you?
I think I'm all right. I'm all right.
That's good.
Yeah. Similarly, kind of, it's a little bit too cold too soon for my liking.
Yeah.
I've missed a whole chunk of getting in the sea, which is usually
you're a sea swimmer, aren't you?
I am a sea swimmer.
Yeah.
And I tend to swim all year round.
Wow.
And my favourite time is when it's really, really cold in February and you can only be in there for about 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Otherwise you might die of hypothermia. I love it.
I am so impressed with anybody who goes sea swimming. But you have reminded me of a pretty gross but fun story that I'd like to share, actually. I used to live in seaside towns, and so we're big sea swimmers. But what put me off for life was my older brother once. There used to be sewage pipes that ran right into the sea. You could walk along the top of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they go right out.
There's one in Goodrington that's still there.
Yeah. So they're still, some of them are still there down the southeast coast. And so my brother would make me walk out down these sewage pipes, and then him and his friends would jump off from there. And he's much older than me, so they could jump clear of the sewage pipe and swim away from it. And I'm pretty sure he coaxed me to do it and be brave, and I jumped in. But he made me jump in at a certain place, and I didn't really look. And I jumped directly into a jobby. I swam with a jobby, screamed, and then had pooey water in my mouth. Yeah, it turns funny, but it's also disgusting. And my brother had a very good laugh. My mother was not happy, but it's really put me off sea swimming. And
eating feces. I would hope.
Watery feces is not for me. No. Dry land feces all day long. But that's my little show. Aren't siblings lovely?
Just the cold water really helped me actually with grief.
Yeah.
It's a really good place to be.
It's cold water therapy, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it does something amazing to your vagus nerve. It's like a reset button.
Yeah,
it's really good. I need to get in again. I need to just be brave. The last time I got in the sea was in Croatia, and it was really, really warm. And then I've come back here and it's done nothing but rain, and now I'm like, it's going to be really cold.
Oh God!
Just got to do it.
Maybe we need to do an episode in one of those plunging pools.
Oh my God!
And just get freezing cold and see how our intros go.
Do you think you could do it?
Absolutely not.
That would be a situation where you're like, yeah, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and I get in and you don't. So I'm going to jump in and just say very quickly before we get started, a big thank you again to Rosie, our guest of episode 4. If you haven't listened to that, definitely go check it out. But I want to say a special mention, something I think we're both really proud of. Really proud of. I think for those who've been listening since the beginning, we were quite worried about having a guest in because we're good at teasing each other and being a bit of a wind-up, but we know it comes with care and support. So it was a big deal of bringing somebody into that space and making sure we held them okay.
Yeah.
Really, really pleased to see some lovely feedback from our fab guest, Rosie, posted in a Facebook comedy group just saying how safe she's felt in the space with us, which I think is what lent it into being such a positive experience. And that's really where the humour comes from. I guess that's what I want to share.
Yeah, and I think it was nice. It's just nice to try and create that space, I think. Yeah, just in every kind of day life and conversations around grief.
Yeah, and in any kind, I know we've already been talking before we started recording about how people struggle with that. It's quite a British thing as well. But I think the main thing is just don't be a dick. Try and be kind. Try and be kind. It is not that hard. Well, apparently it is.
No dick space. No, I'd hate that.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't be welcome. But yeah, just wanted to say that. And another shout out to a lovely listener who got in touch with us on our Instagram. You can find us there. That's me failing to be able to speak there, at Dead Dad Disco on Instagram. And a shout out to our listener Robin, who got in touch. And I hope it's all right, Robin, but I'm going to share this beautiful message you sent us with a lovely story. She just wants to say thanks for the podcast. She went to the airport to pick up her dad's ashes and a load of his things, and very quickly realised that bringing a bag would have been a good idea. She had to go back to the car, and all she could find was an old Chinese takeaway bag, which had to do. Good job. Her dad had a good sense of humour.
Those bags can fit a lot in them. They can take a lot, can't they?
They are handy.
We're talking chow mein, beef, fried rice,
crackers, the big
chicken
bag.
balls.
Take up half.
Yeah.
And another one of those menus,
Yeah.
which are sharp as fuck, aren't they?
And they usually burst the bag.
Yeah.
Careful. Yeah.
I get Chinese menu paper cuts all the time. But yeah, those bags are epic.
Well, there's a good tip for you, thanks to Robin. If you're ever in that situation where you have to pick up your dad and you don't have a bag, grab your Chinese takeaway bag.
It'd be good to just have it as part of like an emergency kit, wouldn't it? Kind of torch, bandage.
Yeah. Spare tyre.
Spare Chinese takeaway bag.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that actually leads perfectly into a wonderful idea you've had, Matty, for some merchandise.
Yeah, we're going to do some bags for life to carry our dead.
Ironically, bags for death.
Bags for death.
Yeah.
So please look out for those coming soon.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we've got Kerrie on the show. Kerrie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, I don't know what to say.
What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Yeah, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Well, so my name's Kerrie, and I live in Exeter, but originally I come from Stroud in Gloucestershire.
Oh.
That's where I grew up, and then I kind of ran away to Devon when I was about 17, and then bounced up and down around the South West for until now, really.
Yeah. Southwest born and bred then.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sort of on the cusp of the Southwest, really, in Stroud, aren't I?
Yeah, true.
Really.
True. We'll let you away with it though.
Thanks.
At least it's not Plymouth.
It's controversial.
That is controversial. I am only joking.
Yeah.
What
else do you want to know?
And how tall are you in centimetres?
I only know feet and inches, actually.
Yeah. Actually, how tall are you?
5'3".
5'3".
Yeah, I'm quite little, really.
You are little.
Yeah, my dad was quite little as well, so I think I've sort of inherited the Kerrie Seymour gene. Well, I'm eating coconut when I'm in the middle of a radio.
Yeah, we've kind of stitched you up here. We thought let's bring a guest in
and
then feed them dry biscuits.
It's kind of it's a bit like ASMR, isn't it?
It's a dense treat.
A very dense treat.
Very dense treat.
Come on, Dead Dad Disco, where the treats are dense and the conversation's even drier. And so we've known you for quite a few years. We should explain that actually. We're very good friends with Kerrie, who is she won't ever blow her own horn, but she's a fantastic artist who works around the Southwest and nationally and internationally at points. I believe you've worked as well. Or maybe I've made that up. In my mind, you are a god.
My alter ego works internationally.
Yeah. You've done some fantastic work. And, I personally, I've worked with... Well, actually, we've both worked with Kerrie at points as well on different stuff.
Yeah.
But largely, you have got a brilliant sense of humour. And I've been a long-standing friend for far too many years, though I don't even want to think how many years.
Well, I've been here 10 years, and I think I met you actually very early on in my time here, because we worked on that big project where we built a big fish.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Do you remember that big thing? The sturgeon project.
The sturgeon
Unexpected Exeter.
That's
and
right.
I think
and I had to be covered in white body paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a wild project.
Yeah.
And that was, 2017, I think?
Easy.
Because I think I'd only been in Exeter, not even a year at that point,
So I am the OG. I met Kerrie first.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. So really, she's
and
my
Matty,
friend.
you carried my giant tortoise.
Yeah, I carried a giant tortoise.
That's not a euphemism, everybody. We should explain.
Actually, I have been carrying a giant tortoise. It's over now. I'm not carrying a giant tortoise anymore.
Sounds like a Terry Pratchett
I
novel.
took some solution to get rid of that.
We should explain that Kerrie is a fantastic puppetry maker, artist, and facilitator.
Yeah.
So often has large tortoises.
Yeah, I build big things.
Build
mostly.
big things.
Big giant things.
Beautiful light festivals and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think because I've known you so long, it's hard to sort of think about where to start talking about yourself as well.
Yeah.
Also, I think I'm not very good, as you say, at blowing my own trumpet. I find that really difficult and uncomfortable. So when people ask me what I do, I generally say I'm a carnival artist, and then I sort of shrink back into the shadows.
That's a nice title.
Yeah.
On blowing your own trumpet,
Yes.
I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
Not where you think I'm going. If you are actually like a trumpet blower, if you are a trumpet player,
You play the trumpet.
then
trumpeter.
you would like to blow your own trumpet.
Well, yeah, it'd be horrible blowing someone else's.
You can't say, I don't like to blow my own trumpet. Because that would mean that you just don't like doing your job, do you?
Yeah.
Like,
I've never thought about that before.
Like, fucking hell, again. God, I hate it when I have to do this.
Here I go again.
The wrong career choice.
Blowing me bloody trumpet again.
I love your mind, Matty.
What would you call yourself if you were a trumpet? Would you be a trumpeteer? A trumpeter?
Trumpeter.
A trumpet player?
Trumpeteer. A trumpy. Oh, no, wrong connotation.
Let's stay well away from Trump.
Yeah,
don't even mention him.
Not even give that airspace, I don't think. So essentially, listeners, we have known Kerrie for a very long time. She's a fantastic artist, and we're very happy to have her here today. And she has beautiful blue eyes.
Oh, thanks.
Fantastic.
That's my jumper.
And it matches your jumper. She's got a beautiful blue jumper on today as well.
I got chatted up in this jumper the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often, but I was working at the Phoenix. I do some shifts there. And this guy came in and was asking me about what was happening in the building and and then he went, and what do? Do you just do they just pay you to sit here and look cute in your nice jumper? I was like, did you giggle? Yeah, a little bit. And I was like, yeah. And then sort of shrugged it off all
like it was nothing.
But yeah.
So, Kerrie, tell, if you don't mind, I mean, this is why you're here, so please, can you tell us about your dad?
Yeah. So my dad was called Keith. It's a really good, strong dad name.
Nice one, Keith.
Yeah, he was great. He was really little. I sort of mentioned that about the little gene. He was really tiny, so when you kind of gave him a hug, his head would sort of rest on your shoulder.
Oh.
So he was really sweet. He had a little moustache, which he groomed quite regularly. And very, very neat, tidy hair. He took a lot of pride in his appearance. And I was mentioning this to you earlier, but if we were out shopping, he'd stop in the mirror, in the reflection of the shop window, and just sort of check his hair a little bit, check for any little flyaways.
That's amazing.
You know. But the thing with my dad, I think that I'll always really cherish, was just how funny he was and how playful he was, and a lot of that. He had a stroke, and a lot of that sort of disappeared with his stroke, which was really sad, and there was a real shift for us. So it's really nice to remember those things. And if there was ever any tension between him and my mum, my dad would diffuse it really quickly by doing something really ridiculous. And his favourite thing, because he was so little, he used to where if he was in you lounging about on a Sunday and he'd have his tracksuit bottoms on, he'd pull them right up to under his armpits and then he'd waddle in and the whole house would just giggle and it would just diffuse everything. And he'd do this other thing where he'd go and stand outside the window of the where our dining room table was, and he'd walk past it, but he'd sort of look. He'd do that thing I'd be going walking down the stairs, or he was on a little canoe, or going down in the lift. It's just really simple, but
just beautifully
really
silly,
funny, silly.
I love those little things.
Yeah, so we grew up in a house of laughter, really, and play.
Nice.
That's where you get your wicked sense of humour from.
I think it must be. Yeah.
That's really nice. I think I relate to the kind of trousers up by the armpits, because my dad used to wear his trousers very, very high as well. I just found it really, really funny. And I, on occasions, if I would just want to creep my boyfriend out or something, I'll put my trousers or my joggers up really high as well, or my shorts especially, my shorts. Yeah. But just act as if that's how I'm going to go out that day, and just to see his little face, be like, tell me. Don't do that.
This is a new strong look.
So maybe I'm urging everyone to listening to
try
this.
It once.
Pull your fucking trousers up to your armpits.
Right in.
Right in.
All the way.
Yeah, and really feel that love. We like to talk about we've got some kind of regular things that we kind of go over. So Kerrie, let's go with what dead dad dinners. Let's revisit dead dad dinners. Yeah. Is there any kind of food or dinner or scran? Everyone's using that word now, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah,
that's the new thing.
Scran, and they don't even know what it is. Dead dad dinners. So is there any dead dad dinners that Keith particularly made?
Do you know what? Keith didn't really cook at all. So there's no signature dinner at all, really. Yeah. Unless it was a barbecue, give the man a grill and some meat, quite happy. But as a vegetarian, my dad's barbecues were never really,
nothing to write over
that. But my dad, if you were off school for any reason and it was my dad looking after us and not my mum, we'd just get egg. In any kind of form, really. I think you could choose, probably not a poached. I don't think he would have pushed himself as far as a poached. We weren't a poached egg family. But scrambled, be fine.
That's a solid
fried
dad
egg.
meal, isn't it?
It's
scrambled
good,
egg.
Yeah, definitely. But I think I've got my love of the picky tea from my dad, actually.
Okay.
So one of my dad's favourite things, and do you know what? I nearly brought it today.
Yeah.
Was he used to love spring onions. Get some spring onions and a little pile of salt on a plate, and you just dunk your spring onion in the salt.
I've never heard of it.
It's delightful. It's really great. Try it.
It's really good. I do actually have some spring onions.
Do you? I'm going
to try it.
Yeah, try it.
That would be the next guest treat.
One of Keith's favourite things. And we had a bit of a trade-off with pork pies as well.
Oh, yeah.
So he'd like the meat and the jelly, and I only really like the pastry.
Yeah.
So we used to kind of swap.
Oh, nice.
So, that was a good... And crisps.
Oh, gosh.
Real fan of crisps.
Yeah.
So, I think a bit of a picky tea.
That's
definitely
he's handed that down to you. I got to ask, with the having eggs whenever you're ill as a kid, do you now look at an egg and relate it to being ill?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I don't think I was ill very often, so I don't think I had many dad eggs. Dad egg.
Dad egg. That's a new one.
Dad egg. Wow.
Dead dad egg.
The dad egg.
Don't think I have many kind of egg experiences, particularly with my dad, you know.
Listeners, you can probably hear crinkling in the background. I'd just like to explain, that is Matty getting his spring onions and some salt.
You've got to cut the ends off. Cut the
ends off.
Yeah.
I've got
This
to cut the mouldy bits off it first.
Wow. Yeah, I mean this is great
selling this, aren't
audio
we?
material.
This is live action.
Can you hear me back
Picky
there?
tea.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we can hear you back there.
Absolutely brilliant.
So, listeners, we are going to do this right now. We're going to try
This is live.
a Keith-inspired snack, which Kerrie swears by. So, is it just a little dabble of salt?
Well, I think like if you really like salt, you can just get
Really
right
go
in
for
there.
it.
you know.
Wow.
Yeah. And obviously, if you give the spring onion a little bit of a suck first, then you can get a bit more salt on there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then you go back in for another
For
dip.
more.
You know, so you've got to have your own pile of salt because you're going to effectively double dip.
No,
Yeah.
we're all
Yeah.
friends here.
I mean, you could double dip in the
Yeah.
communal salt, but within the Seymour household, you would have very much got your own
Your own
individual pile. Yeah.
Pile of salt. Okay, listeners, we are going
Ready?
for it. Matty has brought
This is
over-
rock salt as well. This is like
Oh,
proper
wow,
pop
this
salt.
is serious
You
salt.
You can have the big one.
Oh,
You
thank
wouldn't have got that in our house, that's for sure.
Right, so what do you do?
Just
Well,
dunk
you
it
literally
in.
just
Oh my
do
God.
that.
Wow.
Dunk it right in.
We're dunking it in, listeners, to rock salt,
Right.
which is going to be. This is a spring onion
back
going
in.
into my mouth with.
Oh
rock
my
salt.
god, that's fucking amazing.
No.
Mmm.
Cheers, Keith.
Cheers,
Oh
Keith.
my god, that is great!
I don't even
It's
like
next level,
spring
isn't it?
onions.
Listeners, please join us. Go immediately grab a spring onion and some salt, dunk it in,
Pull your trousers up to your armpit.
in memory of Keith.
And,
That is fantastic.
Groom your little tash a bit. It's so good, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Really good.
Yeah.
I'm now very conscious though that I've extremely oniony breath.
I'm absolutely
Right.
okay with that.
Well, there you go, listeners. Thank you, Keith.
And that's actually, this isn't, I'm going to do this at like dinners. This is going to be like an hors d'oeuvre. Is that the right word?
O'Dev.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Dead O'Dev.
Hors d'oeuvre.
O'Dev.
Dead dad odor.
Dead hors d'oeuvre.
It's so strong. But there you go.
That's amazing.
It's good, isn't it? And I think what's really nice about doing that and you both loving it is that it didn't matter that you didn't cook. Because how great is that? That's brilliant.
very true,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a meal in itself.
It is. really fancy some egg now.
Just imagine that with like a quarter of pork pie
Oh,
my
yeah.
and
God.
a little side cluster of crisps.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a bit of ham or something. Obviously not if you're vegan or vegetarian, but you know,
Oh my
pick and
god.
pull at lunch.
Wow. That's
If-
what the rest of my Sunday sorted.
If Keith was still around, I would love nothing more than getting off my tits on Keith's picky bits.
He'd love it.
So, Kerrie, what did your dad Keith leave you?
So I think I've been thinking a lot about this question. Definitely a love of music
Yeah.
and a real love of films. But it's like I'm a real creature of habit, and that definitely came from my dad. So my dad would happily go on holiday to the same place, same campsite every year for 12 years, no problem at all, because it works. We like it.
Yeah.
Why would we change
If
that?
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely, absolutely. He wasn't that adventurous at all. So actually, I have to work quite hard to be adventurous, because I could quite happily just go to Bude every year for 2 weeks for the rest of my life. So I think definitely that creature of habit in me, I think, has come from my dad.
Yeah.
And I don't actually see it as a negative thing, actually.
No.
You know, I sort of know where I'm comfortable and I know what I like.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I do want to push myself and do different things as well.
Yeah.
But absolutely, my love of music, my real passion for seeking out great music. And
Yeah, you are fantastic at that. We should say,
thanks.
actually, Kerrie hosts her own show on Phonic FM. And what's it called again? Your show?
It's called Sounds from the Fun Bus.
That's it, yeah, which I think we've both been a guest on at different points. A fantastic little show. So you've got a real great, vast, what's the word? A vast...
Knowledge.
not knowledge, where you like a vast amount of things. It's a fancy word for that.
It probably is.
A vast amount of things that you like musically.
There you go, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like, so I grew up listening, like, my dad, when we were growing up, my dad really listened to, like, a lot of rock stuff, so we grew up listening to, like, David Bowie, Roxy, Brian Ferry, Roxy Music, Dire Straits, Queen, that sort of stuff, so good, but also a lot of Bob Dylan, so I had quite a good base of kind of music. And then after his stroke, it was really odd, because his taste in music changed completely, so he went from liking all that sort of thing, to being a massive Rihanna fan, and like Little Mix,
No way.
Lady Gaga, who really liked, and Taylor Swift. And actually, we used to call my dad's nickname was Swifty for years, because he really liked Taylor Swift. And at that point, it was before there were like actual official Swifties. So we always laugh now, because he was like, he was the original.
Swiftie.
The original Swiftie.
Oh my God.
I know, it was really strange. It was like something rewired almost.
Yeah, they say that happens when you have a stroke. Like it's a personality change sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think your dad just got gayer.
Yeah, you'd say to him, what do you want for Christmas? He's like, oh, what, that Little Mix album? And then he'd be really upset if they hadn't. He said, well, it's my birthday, I don't know why they haven't released a new album. So it'd be like if his favourite ones hadn't released an album for like June for his birthday or Christmas, he'd be a bit annoyed. And actually, I think it was just after he died that Taylor Swift released another album, and we all laughed. I was like, he's going to be really pissed off now. She's done it on purpose.
That's a really sweet story.
I want to tell you something about a film, actually, that that I always remember watching with my dad. We used to watch a lot of spaghetti westerns when we were kids growing up with my dad. And there was one, and I couldn't tell you the name of the film or what happened in the rest of the film, but there's one particular scene that my dad and I used to laugh about a lot. We used to sing this song. And there was a cowboy in the desert, and he was on his own, and he dug a little hole, and he was having a number two, and he was singing at the same time, and he was going, "Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling." So we used to laugh and sing that all the time. I got no idea what film it was.
I now want to go look that up to find that scene.
It's out there somewhere.
It's funny what our dads leave us. I think it's nice, but it's these weird little things, isn't it?
That you'd never really be able to share with anyone else.
Yeah. And actually, it's so much better than like a car.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Well, car would be nice as well.
But yeah, it's just those nice little things. I remember, I guess this coming around this time of year, or actually just whenever I eat bread, I get this little cough like this. Which is a cough that my dad had just all of the time.
like a twitch.
Just like a cough that was all the time. I remember me and my mum would be shopping, and me and my mum like to go around the shops. We like to do each aisle.
Oh,
just
you
in case we
do.
miss.
I don't ever go to the Swedish store with Matty, because you will be there for a week. I've experienced this. I actually laid down on said place's floor and gave up.
That is not fair. That is not fair.
Wow.
So it would be in the supermarket and be like, "Where's Dad? Where's Dad?" And Mum would go, "Where's Dad?" And we'd both just listen, because within about 3 minutes you'd hear, "Follow the cough." And he's bestowed this onto me that, I'll be like, "Oh fuck, dead Dad. Oh shit, yeah, I ate bread."
So is any bread that brings your dead dad cough on?
It's bread that brings my... Yeah, mainly bread. It's just that kind of like... bit, that you get. A little bit.
I've got my dead dad's yawn, I think.
Yeah.
So I sort of yawn and go, okay, now I've said it, I'm going to actually yawn, but you sort of go, it's kind of a little spell of...
I am so sad the listeners can't see the visual side to this, because it's amazing. I've never seen someone's jaw move like that.
I'm not aware of that either. So really.
It's so funny. We may just have to take a photo of that.
Good try.
It's funny how those things just sneak up. You're not aware that you're even doing it.
Yeah. And you just think, oh, where did that come from? Oh, yeah. That's what he left for me.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Marina, did your dads leave you?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot to do with my annoying personality, actually. There's two things. So I've got two dads. Don't like to brag about it, but, you know, one more than both of you. But yeah, there's my John, not bio dad.
Not bio dad.
He was just a wonderful, silly wind-up. And anybody having a hard time just could not have a hard time around my John Dad. So he would walk in a room and you immediately knew he was there. So last night I had to come home early from work. My car broke down. And my other half was at home with the kids. They were having a nice, peaceful evening. I came in and within like 30 seconds, the house was noisy. The kids were running around, screaming, shouting, playing this game. I came downstairs to my very tired partner who looked at me and I was like, sorry, I've done that thing, haven't I? And he went, you bring life into this house. I don't always enjoy it, but you do. And that is definitely my dad, John. He would literally come in and be like, where's everyone at? What are you doing? My bio dad, Bio Bob, as we affectionately call him, I get my silly walks from him. And my bio dad was in a car accident when he was quite young and severely injured his leg. And so he walked with a limp. But he used to really like, he was a bit mischievous as well. He used to like winding people up with this if it's the first time he met them and would over-exaggerate it and do really silly walks, which I grew up doing. I would like just copy my dad. And I honestly thought walking with a limp was a perfectly normal thing to do for many years.
In what situation would it be like?
Oh, like going to the church. That definitely down the church aisles. Not that you often...
Oh, we're in church, must walk with a limp.
Must walk with a limp. Bus stops, anywhere general public. I muck around a lot in the supermarket for that reason. An ex-work colleague of mine messaged me yesterday to say, you were in Tesco, weren't you, this morning? And I was like, yeah, I was. He went, yes, I recognised your movement. Because I was, those spaces. So that's what my dad's gave me.
Oh, that's really cute.
I'm really difficult to be with. I'm very difficult to live with.
I'm sure you're not.
As were they, but I did love
them. I guess with leaving... something. Was there like a superpower?
Oh.
If you think about like what your dad left you as a superpower.
Well, mine's the power of annoyance.
The power of annoyance.
Yeah.
That's a strong power.
Yeah, it really is. It's got me out of a lot of sticky situations.
My dad left me the power. The power to get off the power to get off a bus when it's closed. So I don't know if I told you about this. So my dad was a bus driver.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was a bus driver. And I remember him used to pick me up on his last round or whatever, blah, blah, and he'd drop the coach off at the depot or whatever, and then he'd get off the bus, but he'd open the door with like a secret button above the door.
Oh.
And I always thought this was amazing. Oh my God, I know all the bus secrets. And so I got off anyway. And then years on from that, when my dad was still alive, I was smashed coming home from, I think, somewhere in North Devon. And I'd fallen asleep on the bus and it stopped off at the bus stop and I was on the top. I know I must have been slunched down like after
The driver didn't see you.
The driver didn't see me. And so I had to get off this bus and it was dark. And I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? I'm stuck on this bus. And then it was clicked. It's fine. I know how to do this.
Yeah.
So I'll just walk downstairs, pressed the button above the door and just got off the bus. Like I owned that shit.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's what my dad left me, the superpower to get off a bus when it's depoted.
Thanks, Dad. And now we all know this.
And now everybody knows how to get off a bus.
Although me and Kerrie are too short to reach that button.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We can look at it.
So
find a long implement to poke it with.
Yeah.
Work.
That's it.
So they don't lock a bus then? Effectively,
they must do. They must do. I think this one was just in the bus station, so waiting for their next bus driver to go on because they have a bus button on the outside.
Oh yeah.
To get on.
Okay. Yeah.
And then a.
That was a moment.
I think it was the sound. The sound.
The sound. I wanted to know what was going to happen next. with this beautiful world you've created.
Absolutely.
You are a human bus.
Yeah, I am a human bus.
What about you, Kerrie? Did any superpower that Keith gave you, other than the amazing people with fantastic snacks?
Well, yeah, I mean,
salty snacks.
What more do you want? You've got spring onions and soul. The ability, I think, to lose endless amounts of hours on the allotment or in the garden. Just popping out to do a quick job. 5 hours later. My dad was a really keen gardener, and he'd transform spaces from being like a field to a really beautiful landscape space.
Nice.
My brother's a landscape gardener now as well, so he's
okay.
He's taken on the mantle. But I think we've both like inherited green fingers. I'm always amazed that I can grow anything or take care of anything at all, because I'm not very good at like going back and tending to stuff as regularly.
Yeah.
But I'll go down and I can be down there for like, I'll say to Joe, I'm just popping down to the allotment, like 5 hours later I come back and I've done loads of work.
So you just lose yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not a green fingered person. I just can't. I can't keep things alive. I'm amazed I've kept myself alive, to be honest. I've done well there. So you're a green fingered superpower from Keith.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I'm going to jump straight in with one that I am dying to hear the answer to, my lovely Keza. Is there anything that your dad did that used to annoy you?
Oh, loads of stuff. Yeah. It's your dad, isn't it? But so when I was a kid, my dad I'm really rubbish at getting up in the mornings, and I still am.
Yeah.
And I think part of my resistance to getting up when someone else would like me to get up is a direct result of this.
You look so angry.
Right? Yeah, we've got unfinished business with this one. My dad used to come into my bedroom, open my curtains and sing, "Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, time to get up in the morning." Every day, solidly, for the entire time that I was going to school.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like
That's so
horrific. And he used to do it to my brother as well. My brother still hates that song as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was every day consistently.
That's real trauma. I can feel from
so.
there.
It's deep.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I can sympathise with this. However, I think this will be my children sat here in about 15 years, because I wake them up by opening the windows, the curtains, and going, "Ready for the day!"
Well, there you go. It's exactly the same parental torture, isn't it? Yeah, it's horrendous.
Oh, God.
And my dad also had like a plethora of like dad noises that got worse as he got older.
Oh, yeah.
And there'd be like an entire sequence where you're going... It was just amazing, and it got on for ages. It was like, it's funny, but it's also really, really irritating.
Yeah.
It was also like, it got worse after his stroke, and so there was some of that around his health and stuff as well. But I remember we were on holiday and I was walking along with him, and he was just sort of going... and the looks on other people's faces were like, what's going on? Oh, bless him.
Oh, so funny. We were talking before we started recording, and you told a brilliant story about your dad, which attests to his humour, which I wondered if you were happy to share.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was when we were in... I sound like we go on holiday all the time. We don't, but we
Was it just to Bude?
Yeah, basically. Always to Bude, or the Isle of Wight. That was quite
I do like
exotic.
an Isle of Wight
That's the
holiday.
Isle of Wight. Yeah. Again, it was after his stroke, and my brother and me and my brother, my mum and dad, we went to France, and had hired a little jeep thing and hung out and went round the south of France for a bit, and. We'd stopped somewhere, and this car pulled up, and these people said, "Oh, do you speak English?" And my dad said, "Oh, yes." And they said, we're trying to get to here, like this place.
Yeah.
Do you know the way to go?" And my dad gave them directions really confidently.
Yeah.
I was like, how did you know where to send them? You went, oh, I don't. You just made it up. And he thought it was really funny. So there was this lovely little glimmer of my dad's old humour, kind of, you know, amidst all the recovery of the stroke, you know, it was sort of great amusement and like sending people in the wrong direction.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
I should cry with laughter. It's such
actually-
a devil thing to do, but I love it.
It's terrible.
I
isn't it?
can't wait to do that next time someone asks me for directions. I'm going to be like, you're here.
That's right, yeah.
That's what Keith will have given us.
They're probably still driving around now. Trying to find...
Cursing your father.
Yeah.
Never trust the English. Yeah. So you mentioned that was after his first stroke, I guess.
Yeah.
Where probably even nicer, like you said, because you see a glimmer of that person before that. But he did die of a stroke, didn't he? What was a stroke and a...
He sort of, yeah. He had he'd been quite poorly. He'd fallen over a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It was like about a week and a half before he actually died. He fell over and he shattered his elbow.
Oh, gosh.
And he fell over in a car park. Believe it or not, guess where?
Oh, please say Bude.
Bude. Actually, genuinely was in Bude. And he shattered his elbow in the car park of Morrison's, went to hospital,
Yeah.
had to have like an operation. So he was in hospital for a few days. And then he came home and then his arms started going really weird and like changing colour. And then, he came home from hospital on the Saturday and he died on like the Monday night. He basically had like a stroke and a heart attack all at the same time.
Crikey.
And they kind of tried to revive him all the way to the hospital, but by the time he got to the hospital he died. But I think they'd tried to restart his heart quite a lot.
Yeah.
So that's what finished him off. But his big stroke was about 10 years before he died.
Yeah.
It was a year before lockdown. So how long's that now? Like 20.
Feels like 23
2019.
years ago now.
Well, this is
but it
it.
was that.
Time changes completely, doesn't it? When someone dies, you have these markers, but then
it doesn't really make sense in the same way.
Time doesn't become... It's weird.
It's not linear.
Sometimes people
anymore.
ask, how did I go to the die? And it's like, well, sure.
Is it even relevant?
Is it 7, 8 years? I don't know. Like, I don't
Yeah.
or even dates and things, unless they're like, you just... I guess some people remember anniversaries and things quite religiously in their head, and some people don't.
I don't like to do that.
No, I don't either. I like to wait for the surprise. Wake up in the morning and I feel like shit. And
Grief George is here.
Grief
George is tumbling in. Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why am I feeling this way? And then, a Facebook memory will come up and remind me why.
Yeah, that's a fun one I've got as well.
I hate Facebook for that. It's like I often get the then and now.
Yeah.
And my God. Like, there's a picture of me and my dad together in the then, and then there's just a black space for me to put the most current picture. It's like, well, no, you've done that for me.
That is what it is now.
Just start.
That recently happened to me, but with my dog, it was like, and then now, he's dead. Thank you, Facebook.
Thank you for reminding me again.
What a weird virtual world we have to contend with now, which you just didn't have before. It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? Because same for me. A picture of my dead dad will come up. Not his body dead, because that would be weird.
This takes me back to your first podcast where you were talking about
my granddad in the coffin.
The dead dad face.
Dead dad face just coming back to haunt me. But it's in a way it's nice. There's a little picture we had of my dad at his sort of funeral sorts that we did by a dad, and that will pop up every now and then with a candle, and I'll be like, oh yeah. And some years I'm like, Dad, and then other years I'm like, I could have done without that. Thank you. Yeah. Funny one. Yeah. How was your experience with grief with your dad, Kerrie? How did that hit you?
Do you know, it hit me like an absolute train, really. I just, it came out of the blue. It was such a shock. Yeah. And it was so quick. So there was the trauma of that, I think. And then just this unquantifiable loss that... So thinking back on it now, I felt like a 5-year-old might feel lost in a supermarket. Like I literally felt so lost in the world without my dad being in it. It felt like there was this really significant bit of a part of me that had gone. And as a family, we'd already lost my grandma and my grandpa within a year of each other. Before then, my dad dying a year later. So there was this like, you know, quite a lot of grief already we were holding as a family. But losing my dad is, there's no other grief like it. I don't think.
No.
And I just felt lost. I felt like this chunk of me had just gone, and I didn't know how to heal it or replace it or what to do with myself.
It does make you feel so small and vulnerable,
tiny,
like a child again.
Yeah.
And the physical pain, I don't think we've actually ever explored that, how we dealt with our grief, but it was, I can't describe it. For me personally, it was that I've never had a cry like I cried for mainly John, because my dad wasn't around for as much, but and where my heart actually hurt, like physically hurt. It's a very bizarre thing, like heart. I've always heard the expression heartbreak. That felt like heartbreak.
You know where you cry, but you're also pulling muscles. You're crying so hard.
Ugly cry.
I don't know about you, but I got really sick as well. I was really, really poorly, and I had like a series of like being really quite unwell in different ways and different reactions. It was like all the trauma was pouring out, but in all sorts of different ways.
That's how your body was dealing with it. I had a fun spot of wretch crying. That's a fun one. Have you ever cried so much you retched? Okay. Never done that? Am I alone? Maybe. Maybe someone listening can validate that wretch crying is
a thing.
Yeah. How was people's reaction? Because we were talking about this actually before we started recording, and you made a really good point. I'd love you to share that with the listeners about how people respond, you know, even years down the line when they find out your dad is dead.
Yeah, so years down the line, I find that it'll come up in conversation where I might say, oh, you know, la 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 la, oh, and you know that was after my dad died, and people will go, oh, they'll either say, oh, I didn't know, or oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And then you kind of move on, and actually what would be really nice if somebody said, what was your dad's name?
Yeah.
Or like, what was your dad like? Or, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me about your dad.
Yeah.
And actually there's very little opportunity to do that, I think, and to celebrate somebody after they've gone, other than we have this sort of very structured kind of approach to grief, don't we? Where someone dies, you might, if you're lucky, you get a week off work. You know, you get to go to the funeral and see some relatives maybe that you didn't know you had, and then you have to get on with it.
Yes,
and then people kind of pussyfoot around you for a bit, or maybe avoid asking you any more about your grief in case it upsets you. And it's like, actually, I want to talk about my grief. I want to talk about my dad. I want to talk about how I'm feeling. Yeah. I want to be able to go, my fucking dad's dead. That's why I'm off my head. That's why I'm like, what, you know. Yeah.
You want to be allowed to just burst into tears in the middle of a room and everyone not look at the floor or feel like they've got to immediately run and hug you. I had a real aversion to hugs through my grief, and I probably still have to this day, because it was a way to shut you up a lot of the time. Like, there, come here. And I was like, no, I will not there. I will here, and boo-hoo, and retch.
I want to cry until I retch.
Exactly.
It's almost like that person's, like, they don't realise they're doing it, but that person takes that option away from you. You can either be like, no, I do want to talk about my dad, or someone says, oh, I'm really sorry for your loss. And you say,
are you?
You say, that's okay.
It's
okay. Sorry to put that feeling around you. Now we're in this weird kind of...
Don't you ever like being a devil when someone does that and they say, I'm sorry? I'm like, did you kill him?
Yeah. Straight in with humour, isn't it? Straight in. Let's just divert it as well. Oh.
I was very wicked. I did go through a phase of really enjoying watching people squirm. So if something came up about a dad, I would go, thanks a lot, my dad's actually dead. And seeing how people would react to it. Then I grew up a bit and realised I can't keep doing that.
Evil.
But I think that's how I deal with my grief as well, though, is
Yeah.
how is someone going to react to this? How genuine can they be? A lot of my close friends, like you two, I could do that and you would go, oh, you dick, Marina.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's a good measure of a person if they fall into that life script. And I think maybe, I don't want to be too unkind here, because I think it comes from the society we live in, doesn't it? That is a done thing. That we don't really talk about grief. We shut it down. Not many people know what to do, and they'd love to know what to do. What's the right thing to do? How do I talk about that with that person? But we've kind of been taught, don't upset. Nobody be upset. It's not okay to be upset. So yeah, it's kind of, I guess, what we're trying to do with this podcast is,
I think taking the time to talk about it, like designated time, designated grief talking time.
yes, grief George here.
Grief George. So yeah, it's just that, and I think within conversation, when someone, I know that I'm good from this podcast. If somebody says, "Oh, yeah, actually, my parents are dead," then I spend more time in kind of saying, well, would you like to talk about them or something? Because that person can just say, or if someone's equally saying it to me, for me to have the opportunity to say, actually, I don't feel like I can talk about it right now. I want that option to be able to close it down, rather than that person
choice.
already closed down the kind of dialogue. Just through a simple like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's just I think until you lose a parent, it's hard to understand just how massively significant it is as a trauma, I think.
Yeah.
And we've all lost friends and other relatives and older relatives. The other thing I find is that the other question that I get asked, and it's like completely irrelevant, it's like, why the fuck are you asking me that? Is well, how old was he, or was he old? And it's like, oh, so if he was old, does that mean that it's less upsetting? Because I should have expected my dad to die. It's like the scenario around somebody dying and the trauma of that. It doesn't matter how old they are, but it's often a question that I get asked. And then if people say, oh well, he had a good life.
Yeah.
oh well, that's all right then.
Oh, well,
sorry, I'll stop grieving now. He had a good life.
Oh, he had good
life.
innings.
He was he was only 74. It's not like it's not old. Is it really?
And age is such a weird one, because it's completely different. You can have someone who is 30 but effectively health of a 60-year-old, or you know what I mean. It's such an individual thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's true. People do say that, don't they? We've come to the end already. I cannot believe this. It has been a bit of a longer one today, folks, but I think that is okay. If you managed to stay with us, then we must be doing a good job.
Doesn't time fly when you're talking about grief?
Yeah, it's wonderful. But I personally, I've got a lot out of this, actually. We just paused the recording there for a pee break and a tea break, pee and a tea. And we were all saying that it's nice to have covered some really hard stuff and to have space together to talk about it, which I think... Yeah.
It's been a really nice episode.
Yeah.
Really appreciated it.
And I think a huge thank you to Kerrie for coming on.
Yes, massively. Thank you, Kerrie, for coming on. Thank you. And we're looking forward to more guests coming on, next guests. Yes. So we're really excited about that. Yeah,
and obviously if you're listening and you got a dead dad you want to talk about, please do get in touch with us. You'll find links in the bio and stuff, but and we'd love to hear your feedback as well, very much so.
We spoke about in the last episode that there was Dead Dad Bear.
Yes.
So I'm going to get him out.
Oh my God.
Not sure I'm ready for this.
Well, I'm not ready for it because, like I said in the last one, he just sits in a box.
Oh my God.
And just,
To just remind our listeners where this Dead Dad Bear came from. Dead
Dad Bear came from a lady that said, "Oh, sorry for your loss." I don't know if she actually came from wherever my accent is, but sorry for your loss. Let me make you a bear out of your dead dad's shirts.
Oh my God.
And I didn't have the heart to say, Nah, you're alright. That sounds fucking weird. So I just accepted it.
Oh my god. So this is going to be the first time both of us, me and Kerrie, have seen this bear.
Yeah.
Matty's about to reveal said dead dad bear.
I can't even get it out now. This is... Oh.
I can already feel the energy.
Here we go.
Ready?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
I,
Ironically, that is
Wow.
the sort of shirt my dad would have worn. It's definitely a Keith shirt.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm a bit confused. Is it a panda? Is it a teddy bear?
I don't know. Why is my dead dad bear got a camel toe going?
We are going to have to
Is that
post
like a
a photo of this.
cardi?
Yeah.
It's
But
got
it
a shirt and a cardi on.
Yeah,
And what I really like is it really captured the essence of your dad with the black dead eyes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the way you described it initially, I thought that the entire bear was going to be made
Yeah.
of shirt.
Yeah, I did.
It's all made of his shirts there, his jumpers there. This is his jumper. It's all made
Oh
of
no,
fabric.
it is all. Oh wow.
Yeah,
That
these
he
are
wore.
his.
Whoa.
This is his underwear. This is
No
his
way.
white fronts under here. Yeah, you
Seriously?
can still see the stains there.
Is this white front? Is that the elastic around the... No, you are missing.
So, yeah.
What are his ears
Wow.
made out of?
I think it looks like they're made out of one of his jumpers.
Or socks.
Socks, yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but where does this idea come from?
I don't know. I think it's probably a nice sentiment, but it's something you do for kids, like, you can
Yeah.
always remember your dead relative while you sleep in your bed. But yeah, I just felt
Did it smell of...
Oh, I'm not even going to go there.
Have you not sniffed it?
No, I've not sniffed
That'd
it.
be the first thing I do.
Yeah, I think...
Can I sniff your dad, mate? I'm going to give him a little whiff.
Oh,
What would your dad... My dad would have smelled of like pears soap or palm olive.
Nothing.
whiskey
No, not
and
palm,
sorrow.
what's it?
Is what
Whiskey.
my dad
Whiskey and
says.
sorrow.
And bus tickets.
Bus tickets. Oh.
So I think we'll look forward. Follow the Instagram, and I
Yeah.
think I'll put a picture of Dead Dad Bear on there.
I mean,
And that's something else will come out, I'm sure.
might be something special coming with Dead Dad Bear. He's kind of growing on me now. I kind of like him.
You can have
He's
him if
not
you want.
It feels a bit weird to take your dad home.
I've just seen at the bottom of the bag, which I didn't notice, there's all of the leftover clothes that I'd given her.
Oh, that's harder.
So I could make another Dead Dad Bear.
A bigger Dead Dad Bear
Yeah.
to hide in the cupboard.
Yeah. Anyway, so somehow I've got to get that back from behind the sofa into its hiding place without having a mentee bee. So I'm looking forward to that.
It's quite disturbing. I'm a bit perturbed by it.
Mm.
Does it ever surprise you? Do you forget it's there sometimes?
Yeah, I do. I do forget it's there sometimes. I think just like we were talking earlier about my mum and dad's ashes are still in my wardrobe, and I forget that they're there. And sometimes I'm moving something around, and then it will just fall down like plop.
Hello, love.
And just be like, I'm still here. Are you gonna fucking do something with me or what?
It's such a weird thing because what do you do with ashes?
Yeah.
Some people keep them. What was your dad cremated?
Yeah, my dad was
I
cremated.
couldn't get that word out then. Cremated.
Cremated. Yeah, he was cremated. Yeah, and he wanted to be thrown off of Selsey Common, which is a really steep hill near where we all kind of grew up. And where he grew up. But it's always windy, so we know what's going to happen. I'm just going to get a mouthful of my dad, throw him off the top of the hill.
That's your dad's last joke.
Yeah, right in the eye.
I got me down in the eye.
But my mum's not ready to let him go yet, so
Yeah.
he's still sort of sitting on the bedside table.
Yeah.
So I suspect that what will happen is we'll have a double amount when my mum goes
That's it.
to throw off there
I think
instead.
we're going to put my mum and dad off Saunton Sands Beach, but again, same with the wind.
Yeah, really windy there.
Do I have to go out into the sea to then disperse them, and then I'm going to end up with like mum and dad just all over my body, like, all over my wet body.
And it will stick.
Yeah, so it's how do you navigate that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I don't want to bury them in the sand. I don't know. Anyway, it's something.
What to do with ashes? Something we can explore on our next
with
episode.
Yeah. I've really enjoyed today's episode. So, firstly, thank you, Kerrie. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you. No, it's been really nice. It's been a really good, healthy, cathartic space, I think, to talk about death generally, isn't it? Really, and to remember Keith.
Good old Keith.
And to pass on the joy of a spring onion and salt, really.
Keith rhymes with grief.
It does. Keith grief.
Keith grief.
Yeah, did that on a t-shirt.
So,
I genuinely want to thank Keith for the spring onion and salt. Listeners, please try it.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Thank you, Marina, for sticking with me to episode 5.
It's not been easy, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
And we will post everything out when it's released, and we'll see you for the next episode, which will be in December.
Yeah, Christmas special.
Bum,
bum, bum. But for now, it's a bye from me.
Bye from me.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to us, turning grief into giggles and loss into laughter.
We're sharing these tales to help others feel less alone.
We're just getting started, but we would love to bring guests in for future episodes.
Got a story? Want to disco with us?
Get in touch with us, links in the bio.
Let's make grief a little less grim.